Let's see how we can differentiate 5x to the 6th power plus 2x to the 3rd power in the parentheses and then raised to the 4th power. So this right here is a composition of two functions, and we are going to use the chain rule. And the outer function is this to the 4th power, right? And let me just put it down on the side for you guys. I will denote the outer function with f, and then we are going to draw a box and raise that to the 4th power. And for the inner function, it's just that, and that's denoted by g, and we get 5x to the 6th power plus 2x to the 3rd power. Now, what's the derivative of a box to the 4th power? You guessed it, this is just going to give us 4 box to the 3rd power. Same thing. Bring the 4 to the front and minus 1, that's what we have. Next, we differentiate this. Well, the derivative of 5x to the 6th power is 30x to the 5th power after we use the power rule. And for this one, do the same thing. Power rule, we get 6x squared. All right? And notice that, in fact, here we can factor things out. Like we have 30 and also 6, so we can factor out a 6. And then x to the 5th, x squared, we can factor out x squared. So we were left with 5, and then x to the 3rd power, and then plus 1. So we'll be using this right here for the g prime. Okay, good. And then this is where the magic happens. We are going to put this in the box, and then we multiply. And that will be the answer. So that's going to come back and write down capital F prime of x. Firstly, we have 4. And don't write down box, put down parentheses instead, right? And then the inside is that, so we will have the 5x to the 6th power plus 2x to the 3rd power. Notice the inside stays the same, right? And then to the 3rd power. So far, so good. And then we differentiate the inside, which we did that right here already, and that's what we have to multiply, and that's the part for the chain rule. So we will multiply by this, which is 6x squared times 5x to the 3rd power plus 1. Okay, that's pretty much it. But in the end, of course, we have 4 times 6. We can work that out. And we can also put the x squared all the way in the front. So we will do that. So 24x to the 2nd power. And then we have that, which is 5x to the 6th power plus 2x to the 3rd power. And lastly, and then another 3rd power. And lastly, we have that, which is 5x to the 3rd power plus 1. This is not t, this is a plus. So that's it, right? This is actually the answer in the back of the book as well. Like this.